All right, Thanos commission underway. I penciled this one in a lot more detail than I usually do. It's a commission, they paid well, so I want to make sure I get it right, I guess. So I definitely still kind of penciled out pretty quickly, and it took my time with fine tuning it. And now I'm inking. I'm inking with the Copic fine liner. This is 0.3 size. It's not, I don't know, I got a pack, like a 4 or 5 pack, and this was I think the biggest size in it. So for the outline, and probably down toward here I'll get thicker, but when it comes to all the little lines inside, I'll do probably 0.1. Thinking. The 0.3 does not have the size that I want right away, so I go over it and over it, just thicken it up a little bit until I'm happy with it. I think the hardest thing about this one was the pose. I didn't want to do something really obvious for Thanos. I think I ended up kind of doing that, but I wanted more of an action pose at first, and I tried a couple different things and really kind of waited a few days for something to hit me that was perfect, and just never did. So I just decided tonight I got to do something, and so rather than doing like an action thing, I just decided let's do I even looked up godly pose on Google Images, and still didn't find anything that I liked. So then I looked up Thanos with the Infinity Gauntlet, and I found a pose that was really similar to this that I liked a lot. Pretty simple, but I wanted something that was powerful, that really made you feel like you were beneath him. So there's an upward angle looking up. I think it classic Thanos. So I guess the challenge is to take something classic and really drive it home and make it my own and do it well. So the natural eye line is probably right around here, I think. The things you're looking up at, like the edge of the gauntlet rounds out. The rounding is this way, like up. and everything below this line is rounded down the opposite direction. So hopefully the illusion that we're kind of at this point looking up. So that would make us right there at his crotch for whatever reason. But anyhow, so it makes sense that the lines would be a little bit thicker right around here. So I'm going to attempt to put more weight on the lines here, which I haven't really done so far. Once I color it and use the colored pencils and everything, then I'll actually go back over it again and thicken things up. This one will be a pretty good exercise because Thanos has a couple of different textures. He's got like the shiny golden stuff, and then he's got his purplish skin, and then sort of a matte. Like the gloves aren't. I don't want them to be shiny. I want them to be more of a, I don't know, like a fabricy kind of thing, I guess. But I'll have this part of the glove be shiny, and the rest of it's gonna be more flat yellow or gold, I guess. All the elements of perspective are just done by eyesight. I'm sure there's a formula for doing bodies in perspective, but I'd rather just go by eyesight. So I attempted to make things a little bit thicker as we got down, so like his knees and his legs are pretty damn thick, which I guess they normally would be, but hopefully it looks like we're closer to that than we are to this. What's up there? Name dot and PNG name. I just checked the comments. I don't know how long ago that was. Sorry. Hey, name. Where you from, name? Oh, okay, good. I won't sweat it. New York City, wow. So was it like 12:35 over there? Midnight? Past midnight? Glad you could join me. Damn. Looks like we got a few people viewing. If anybody viewing has comments or questions, please let me know. On the you have to do it in the YouTube chat though. Or I guess you could do it on the Instagram notice that I put up of the pencils of this. I can check that. This looks pretty damn cool. I'm gonna check my Instagram post right now. So next step is to fill in these blacks here. I can't find it. What's up, Nathan? Where are you from, Nathan? I'm just curious where everyone's from. Absolutely, Name. I'd love it if you ask questions, man. I'll help out any way I can. Right on, Nathan. Where are you from in California? I'm in Stockton. I grew up in San Jose, though. Kind of lived throughout the Bay Area, but right now I'm in Stockton. Who am I rooting for in Civil War? In the comic, I rooted for Captain America and his side. So the same. Iron Man's kind of like a bad guy, really, right? He keeps doing all this bad stuff and making decisions without the team, and you know, it's really kind of hard to root for Iron Man. Honestly, Tony Stark's kind of a dick. And I remember Spider-Man eventually ended up on Captain America's side. So I pretty much wherever Spider-Man lands, that's where I'm at. Victor, I don't know where Victorville is. Never heard of it. Is that southern or northern or central or what? How about you, name? Who are you gonna root for? Yeah, yeah, I agree. Cap is boss. Oh, there you go, name. We're all on the same page. All right, outstanding. I wonder how they're gonna do it in the movies though. In the what Captain America 3? From what I don't know who it was, but I watched some YouTube guy who was commenting on it and kind of dissecting the Marvel Cinematic Universe and whatnot. And it sounds like it's not going to be a civil war over the Human Registration Act, but it's going to be about like an internal Avengers beef or something. So it won't be quite as like wide arcing, like not obviously the entire Marvel universe or whatever, but more of an internal Avengers thing. I don't know how official that is, but it makes sense. This will be a full color commission, yeah. Probably have it done. I'm thinking within a couple hours. Kind of have this down now. I mean, the hardest part was the pencils, getting everything right. At this point, it's actually just pretty fun. Fill everything in and really make the colors pop and stuff. I don't like live streaming the pencil part. Plus, it's hard to see anyways. How Bucky kills Stark's father. Is that true? I don't remember that in the movies. Was that actually said in the movie? Smudges everywhere. What do you mean? What kind of smudges? I know. I do. When I pencil, I make a lot of smudges, which I hate. So I started using this thing. The most important part of it's the lead. I think I'm using like a 2HB, which is a harder lead. So it comes out lighter, but you don't have to deal with as much smudging. The other pencil I've used were just infuriating. I don't remember. I got to rewatch the Marvel movies, I guess. I do not remember Winter Soldier taking out Stark's dad. Jeez. I also have a terrible memory, so. But, can't wait to see Spider-Man in the MCU. Yeah. Yeah, Nathan. That's kind of what I was. That happens with me with pencils. A lot of people will put like a paper towel underneath their palm, or another piece of paper or whatever. I've never tried that. But I mean, honestly, I feel like I found a solution that works for me, so I'm really not worried about it. I don't smudge the inks or anything like that. It was just the pencils I was worried about. Do you have MKX? No, I don't. I don't play enough games. I'm really curious about Mortal Kombat. I mean, I used to play them, but it's something I'd like to have, but I don't really want to spend $60 on something I'm not going to play very often. I will be picking up the new Elder Scrolls though. Cannot wait for that. And then I do play Minecraft pretty damn right. Not too regularly, but my daughter and I like to play a lot. More on the weekends. So honestly, Minecraft and Elder Scrolls will be pretty much my video game life for quite a while, probably years. You draw digitally? I know. It definitely is a lot cleaner, huh? No smudging, but just the colors and everything is just much cleaner, which I like. The digital stuff's been pretty fun getting used to. I haven't even gotten like a fancy tablet or anything. Those Wacom ones, Cintiqs, remember? I tried using the tablet that connects to the computer. So it's not the one that has the screen on it, though. It's just the, like a tablet you draw on. You have to look at the screen and look, draw down here and look up here. And I hated that. I gave it an honest try. Couldn't stand it. Minecraft? No, I played on Xbox One. I've had the Xbox One for probably, it's been a while. And really all I play is Minecraft. I have Grand Theft Auto 5. I have other things that I borrowed from a buddy. Minecraft's pretty much it. Alright, so my basic shadows are in there. And Nathan, tag me in the that digital thing you uploaded. I'll check it out. Alright, so I used the Copic sketch marker to fill in the big parts of the blacks, shadows. And I'm going to fine tune it going back to my 0.3 fine liner. I want a really clean look for this, so I'm not really using the brush pen or the brush part of the marker to do all the inking. I want crisp lines in this, not really brush looking lines, if that makes sense. If it doesn't, oh well. I already saw it. All right, cool. Does anybody else have Taylor Swift stuck in their head? Oh, right on, man. What are you doing right now? Nathan, you drawing too? Winter Soldier, there you go. Right on. If you put pictures up on Instagram, tag me. Right. Still cleaning up all my shadows. Nice, crisp shadows. Checking Instagram real quick. Sometimes it seems like this takes the longest. Versus like coloring and stuff. Yeah. So, Name, was there anything else you wanted to ask her just about Civil War? I'm guessing I'm the only one with Taylor Swift stuck in their head. Is Bad Blood a Taylor Swift song? I don't know their names. Actually, I think the one I have in my head is called Style, I think. What's Bad Blood? Alright, what else do I have left? This stuff right here, just to fine tune it. Making progress. You know, actually, now that I think about it, I'm kind of worried. This pen that I'm using is not very good for a colored pencil to go over. That might mess everything up. Pushing on. I'm gonna switch to a different one. I'm going with the Pit. I think this ink is better for drawing on top of. for coloring on top of, and it's a little bit thicker, so hopefully this goes faster. Oh, okay. I'm sure I'll hear bad blood at some point. All right. I'm going to clean this up a little bit before I get rolling on my colors. Start off with marker, Copic, of course. Careful when you erase like this because it will make the all your inks fade a little bit. It'll pick up some of the black. Just so you know. All right, I'm not going to stress too much about it. It'll all be covered up anyways. Okay, I'm going to reference this costume while I'm coloring, and I'm going to check Instagram right now. Man, you haven't tagged me yet, dude. Have you? No. I'm going to post this progress shot to Instagram real quick. Let people know where I'm at. Yeah, name, you gotta tag me in it once you post. Or just let me know when you do, I guess. Almost done. Sending, finishing up. Give myself my first like every time. There we go. Who, Nathan? Both of you guys, yeah. I think, Name, you said you will do it. Nathan said he is drawing, I think. Like, whoever's drawing, just tag me in it. Damn it. All right, let's start off with the purple. I got my comic collection right next to me to make it easier. So his skin tone's pretty damn purple, huh? Looks like different artists do it different ways. Of course, I'm gonna go pretty damn purple. Let's start off light and work our way up. Yeah, Nathan, if you're drawing, upload it and tag me. I'm curious what you're doing. Okay. Or just put like hashtag arting with JP. I'll find it that way too. All right, this is a pretty light purple. Start off light and then work our way up. Because if you start off dark, you got nowhere to go. I think it's just his face. There's nothing else that shows that's purple, right? No, his arms don't show, nothing, just his face. And the rest of his costume's like blue and gold. Why are these guys dressed like this? I don't know. What's the point of that? All right, I'll just leave a little basic purple there for now. I'll do shading and stuff later on. You know, I'll do right now. Let's go with this color. Yeah, that's good. So I'll go with another purple that just, I mean, when I picked it up, it looked like it would be slightly darker, which is what I was looking for. So you want to add highlights wherever they would, or I'm sorry, shadows wherever they should go. So underneath the nose, in between wrinkles and cracks, underneath the eye sockets are good places. The bottom of the chin where the light wouldn't reach. And then in between these folds in his chin, whatever the hell these are. I guess it's just wrinkles. Should probably be shadows in there. Okay, and then I'll go back with the first color, go over it, mix it in. The way Copic works is if you use the same color and go over it twice, basically, you're actually going to darken it up really well. All right, so things darker is like a little bit of a lip bend right there. So I'm going to put a little more of that color and make it look like a shadow and give the illusion there's the lip dips in, which I think it did successfully. I'll leave it like that for now. That's decent purple. Set those aside. All right, now blue. It's a pretty darn blue too. Like it's blue, right? Yep. All right. Let's try this one. Yeah, I'll start off with that. This is called manganese blue. This actually works better. It's a pretty flat blue, not too vibrant. I think that's kind of the way I want to go because the gold is what I want to be a little more vibrant and have a shining look. So if everything else around it is less vibrant, it'll help enhance the gold's metallic-y sort of look. color palettes for supervillains are bad. I mean, superheroes too. It seems like for some reason DC's are worse. DC seems to have the worst costume designs for some reason. Overall. Headpiece for Spider-Man 2099. Cool. Love drawing Spider-Man. Glad we agree. Name. So we got a few viewers. I appreciate you guys sticking around, watching, and drawing along. It's cool. I think it's the first time I've drawn Thanos. Yeah. Thank you, Name. Okay, he's got blue pants on, I'm guessing. Yeah, blue pants. All right. Blue arms, blue pants. Golden gloves. Might be running out of ink in this thing, and I don't have a refill. It's not looking good. It sucks. Yeah, I'm definitely running out of ink. Damn it. Rapidly. So I'll stretch this out as far as I can. There might be some ink hiding in the chisel side. So I might be able to make this work. Damn. It's not going well. Oh boy. Thanks, man. All right. Let's see if we can do this. Add some ink hiding in there. That's good. But it's running out. I gotta do it real ugly, but there are ways to fix it. And I gotta at least get a decent base down. I can just go over with another color and blend it all together. This is fucked. So I'm trying the best I can to cover up all these white spots. It's a little ink remaining. So the tip is pretty much completely dry. I don't know if you can see it, probably can't see it. But there's some ink down lower, so I'm using just the complete side of it. Jeez, huh? That's that. This will be in the pile of refills that I need. So we gotta get in the blue and kind of tie it all together. We'll go with the B21 baby blue. This is B. I started with the B34, which is darker. So hopefully this can salvage what I've already put on there. I don't think so. Ah, damn, it's too light. Is it? I don't know, might be helping out a little bit. Yeah, squeaking noise, exactly. This actually isn't working that bad. It's helping out, but I definitely have to go darker. That leg's jacked up. Yeah, I like it's making that big of a difference. The rest, the parts that I started with is fine. This is all right. This is where it gets real jacked up, and that's the best it's gonna look with that. So I gotta go a little darker. Man, oh man, it's probably too dark. Damn it. Oh, you know what I can do? I know what I can do. Gray. Gray solves everything. If you don't have a darker version of whatever color you're using, add a cool or warm gray. There's also neutral grays and some other kind of grays, but cool and warm seem to be, I mean, that's all I've needed so far. It's always a solution. This will work. Thanks, Name. So I'm not going to go over the whole thing with gray, although I could. And it would still read as blue, but I don't think I want. I don't want to go that dull. I'm just kind of creating a gradient for the highlights or shadows. I mean, starting off with C5. So I'm hiding all those mistakes, or a lot of the mistakes, under gray. But it'll still look blue. Because cool grays have a blue tone. And warm grays are supposed to have a red tone. So let's go a little bit darker. This will help even blend even more. The C7. And another bonus is this: the way I'm coloring it with these fast swipes going up. All right, Peter. Hey, Peter. It's going to help carry the eye upward. You know, up, hopefully along this line up toward his face. So we should start down here, and I'll do that with heavier lines as well, but then carry the eye up that way. So these simple lines here that suggest that, or will suggest that. Yeah, so I feel like that blends in pretty well. And thank you, Big Daddy V. Appreciate that. So I'll blend it a little bit more, go back to the C5, because right now you can see the C7, C5, but I want to blend that, make it a little bit less noticeable. So go back with the C5, do it all over. And all of a sudden it's not quite as stark of a contrast, and it's more of a natural fade inward. Yeah, it looks pretty good. And it's still blue. So I've covered up a lot of my terrible coloring, or the dry marker, and hopefully helped the visual process carry it upward. Always a solution. So I'm doing the same thing over here, C5. Starting with C5. And again, making these strokes, which will create a gradient, but again, forcing the eye to go up here. I'm hoping, if I could pull it off. Okay. Go back to C7, do the same thing. Darken up the areas that need to be darkened. Do the same coloring, shading style with these quick lines. And then go back to the C5 and blend it together. And you kind of want to do this pretty quickly while it's wet. It will help the blending process. I hope this is helpful, me saying everything out loud and people are learning from it. And if you have any techniques, I'm definitely curious to learn. All right. So the terrible coloring is largely hidden. And hopefully the rest of it kind of looks like the texture of the pants. I don't know. Actually, there are other ways to hide it as well. Because I'll be using a colored pencil, I can hide it further. I could add lines that suggest wrinkles in the legs, and those black lines will detract from the shitty blue coloring. All right, so I'll keep most of the shadow down here, and I want to have less shadow as I go up. So we'll see how that goes. What's up, Leo? What's going on, man? Leo, I'm glad I got to meet you, man. I'm glad you came out. You gonna be at a Stockton Con or anything else local coming up? SatCon. SatCon for sure. No, man. I think that's in October. Stockton Con's a pretty damn good convention. I don't know if you've ever been there or not, but it's pretty big, man. Last year was packed. So this muscle right here had pretty poor coloring as well. So I'm going to do a little bit more of that fade thing that I was showing y'all. Yeah, that works. I've never been to SAC Anime as a guest or as a artist, or what do you call it, visitor or whatever, attendee. You're welcome, Leo. I'm glad you asked me to do that Darth Vader for you. That Darth Vader is definitely a challenge for me. I'm gonna check Instagram here real quick. If people watching have questions, you can always ask on Instagram with the with the progress shots I'm posting. I like to Nick asks, how often do I read comics? Honestly, pretty much every day. Newer stuff I keep up with is Amazing Spider-Man, Secret Wars right now, but I read a lot of like a lot of older stuff, I guess. Like right now I'm reading through the Ultimate Spider-Man collection. Peter, that's looking good, man. Got the costume down. It's cool. Looks like you were trying to do the skeleton first, like you kind of, not skeleton, but you drew shapes for the body parts to kind of plot things out. Yeah, I read comics pretty much every day. Before I go to bed, sometimes on my lunch break at work, if I'm not doing, actually during my 15-minute breaks all the time. And then if I'm not doing the lunchtime request, I'm usually reading comics. If I actually need to take a break. All right, so doing that darker gray. To add more visual depth. And again, all this is kind of hopefully guiding the eye right here. These shadows are leaning slightly in. These shadows are going this way. These shadows are going this way. So my hope is that visually I can pull this off. This one's gonna be kind of hard because of the angle. Yeah, I can still do it. Yeah, it works. Leo, there's a new convention in Stockton called ValleyCon. I posted it on my feed. I don't know if you saw that, but I'll be there. I think those smaller, like new ones, can be kind of cool to go to. For I mean, less people there. You get kind of first dibs on everything, No lines. But I mean, I've never. It's the first time it's going, so I have no idea what to expect. I think it's mostly toy vendors, and I'll be there. Maybe a couple other artists. I don't really know. I think it's mostly toys and comics, though. All right, so same shading style. While it's wet, I'm going to go over it again with the C5. to blend it in more. I think it's working. So doing all this blending makes for softer shading. More of like a realistic, less cartoony look, I guess. This arm I kind of messed up on, damn it. So at first I was going this way with my C5 and then this way with C7. So there's a slight, kind of see how the shadows don't quite line up, or they don't flow together. But again, always fixable. Probably in that pencil stage. How about the outline? What do you mean, how about the outline? I'm not sure what you mean. It's gonna make him bigger. Yeah. I don't know about you, Peter, but when I plan things out, it never quite goes that way. You know, things always change. You always find a better way to do it, or the size doesn't quite work. This is looking kind of cool. I'm happy with this. All right. I'm really happy with the amount of depth I have in here. Oh, man. I might be overkill on this, but damn it. All right, stop. Gotta stop. Except right here. Gotta know when to stop. All right, let it go. All right. Yeah, the way they look in your head, man, it never goes that way. Which I think is a good thing. This purples here look good, but there's not a whole lot of depth to it. So I'm gonna add some gray to that to add some depth, some shadows. But what's weird is purple is part blue, part red. So do I use the cool grays or the warm grays? I'm leaning toward, I don't know. I'll think about it. I don't know. I was leaning toward cool grays because I want his face to read more as purpley blue. But I'm not sure, so I'm not gonna do anything about it. So just sit on it for now. Put a pin in that one, as they say. All right, time to rock the gold / yellow color. I think I'll do a yellow base. And I'm gonna use Prismacolor. It's probably what I should have done. Actually, this is more of a golden yellow. So I'll do Prismacolor because as a base, I really don't need to use Copic as base. Copic is really good for shading and whatnot. But just laying down base, I prefer to use up my Prismacolor before my Copic. Yeah, it's definitely bright. So I want it to read as ultimately pretty bright, shiny golden armor. So I'm starting with a brightish yellow, actually very bright yellow. And as I lay the shading on top of it, that brightness should still be through, but not be overpowering. Forgot to color his neck in and right here, which should be blue. Son of a bitch. Glad you like it, Peter. Thanks, man. Thanks for the vote on cool grays. I'll keep that in mind. That yellow definitely sticks out, huh? You know, I think I got this wrong. Shit. Glad you like it, Peter. Yeah, it's definitely bright. It's up to me to get this thing under control and tone it down in the right spots. I think I can do it. So all the stuff I've colored so far is going to have a metallic sheen to it. There's some of the yellow, like, well, really the gloves, I guess, that's not going to have a metallic look to it. So I might do a different base color for that. I'm not sure yet. Thanks, Peter. All that black stuff is smearing a little bit. On smooth paper, the inks the inking stage tends to smudge a little bit if you go over it. But it's not that big of a deal. Oh, man. Shit. Yeah, this smells pretty bad. All right. The metallic yellow is laid down. I'm gonna keep rolling with Prismacolors for now. Take a sip of my caffeinated beverage. Check Instagram real quick. See if there's any questions, comments, concerns. And there are not. All right. Oh, man. Yeah, let's keep rolling with the metallic stuff. Oh, no, actually. There's a couple blue spots I missed. Let's see, his neck should be blue, and that should be blue. All right. Hopefully you get a little bit more blue out of this thing. Should be able to. It's had time to sit there and soak. Yeah, now it's coming out fine. Yeah. What's up, Jeff? Glad you like it, dude. Thought it was a pretty dynamic perspective. All right. Let's make this a little bit more metallic-y. Might not be the right color. Nah. Nah. Yeah, I read Battle Chasers. I loved it. When I was reading it, I didn't realize it ended like in the middle of the story. So I was extremely sad. I thought it was like a completed thing, and then I looked into it, and obviously it was never finished. But it's going to be. That's exciting. I would love to see the end of Battle Chasers. Pretty epic. All right, I'm not happy with that color, so let's try a different one. This is a Copic golden yellow. Pretty appropriate. Which looks exactly the same. Yeah, might be too orange, damn it. Tough choices. We're just too orange. You know what? I'm gonna do it. Whatever. You guys with me? Let's go. I'm just entertaining myself here. So when I color metallics, I do it fundamentally different than the way I do fabric. Usually I do not, I'll add blacks like this, like the reflections. Yeah, I can see why you'd say that, Leo. Anyhow, so I'll add blacks like that, right? And right here. So there's still those reflective, odd black things, but I never make them touch the outside. The black on fabric, you can see, goes all the way to the outside. But on this, it's going to stop before it touches the edge. To me, it gives it a rounded. This motion means round, not touching boobs. Although it could mean that, but not in this instance. It gives it more of a rounded look, and metallics seem to catch light in different ways. So I think it's just a way of visually playing around and making the viewer think it's metallic. Makes sense to me. And also the way shadows are, they're going to bend, or not shadows, but the way things are on metallics, it's going to have wavy, bendy sort of look to it. And this thing's running out of ink too. God. Oh, the frustration. Anyhow, so it's going to, like this shadow right here, I keep calling them shadows, but this reflection goes, it's got like a curve to it. Whereas over here, it'll curve with the muscle, I guess, but it's not going to have, it won't be as wavy. Like this is a drastic zigzaggy wave. And you really actually want to, I try not to make them as zigzaggy. I'd rather have it be a smooth curve. That's the way these came out, whatever. But usually it's smooth, curvy lines. All right, so now this is more on the orange side. So I better dial that back. Right. Metallic things also have like, basically, I mean, it looks to me like it's just random, not random, but these little spots of whatever the hell they're reflecting. All right, so I don't know if you guys can tell, it's reading a little bit, honestly, in my opinion, too orange over here. It's a dangerous line we cross here. Very thin line. Deep breath, people. Deep breath. We're doing all right. We're getting through it. You still with me? Peter's with me. All right. So we have a basic breakup in the yellow. I want to break it up a little bit more. What's the third color? Goldenrod. That sounds promising, but this one's very deceiving. Ugh. Let's do it. Yeah, Peter, you'll take my word on it, dude. It in person it's on my screen, it doesn't look right versus what I'm seeing here. There's a color discrepancy. All right, so this is goldenrod, Prismacolor. This one's supposed to add a little more visual depth, but I don't need it to blend in exactly. It's sort of just going to sit on top. For those random metallic-y sort of spots and waves and stuff. This should help dull down the orange. Peter's with me. All right. You and me, Peter. But this is reading brown. Another very thin line we're treading here. Might be too much brown. It's like you're watching a thriller here, huh? Shit's tense. All right. Think that was a success so far? That was a reference from your favorite movie? What reference is that? Sorry, I wish I could have gotten that with you. Okay. Oh, Scott Pilgrim. Yeah, sorry. I want to see that movie once. I need to watch that again. That's coming together pretty well. Feeling it. Oh, man. Am I planning to become a comic artist? Yeah, I think so. I've had that plan in my head for ever since I was a teenager. Didn't work out that way so far, but yeah, I think so, man. I don't know how. I don't know what. I don't know if I want to work for a company or do it myself on the side exactly, and I have no idea. But I think I'm still figuring it out, honestly. But something like that, yeah. I think I'm pretty far away from being good enough, honestly. There's a lot I don't know. Um, just like, I mean, obviously, telling a comic book story, being the director of stuff, each panel. I need a lot of practice with that. All right, looking pretty shiny. Missing something though. Missing something. What am I missing here? Taylor Swift still in my head. Yep. Wow, from comic art to MIT, huh? How's that going for you? But yeah, I feel the same way, man. Like I look at artists that I follow that are better than me, and they're not quite yet there. Actually, yeah, pretty much. I feel the same way. Or I look at established artists, and it's like I'm not even close to that yet. All right. So I still need the fabric yellow for the gloves. I'm gonna start off with a real dull buttercup yellow, I think. It just sounds adorable though. So yeah, I think this is it. I think I got it on my first try. High fives. Fundamentally a different yellow, but complementary to everything else we got going on here. So Peter, reminds me of Powerpuff Girls. What? What does? And of course we're running out of ink. What the bleep? Who? This is just downright embarrassing. This has been like edge of your seat stuff here, you know? Nothing's going right. And our ragtag team of viewers. You know what I mean? Artist is ill-equipped. Tools are failing. This is edge of your seat. The buttercup thing. Oh, yeah. There you go. Will he make it? Will Buttercup make it? Come on, Buttercup. Son of a bitch. And we're... Oh. Glad you're laughing, Peter. Son of a bitch. Haven't even called the boots yet. Buttercup's right out. Come on, bring it home. We can do this. Come on, Buttercup. Stupid yellow boots. Fuck. Come on, we're almost there. Take a deep breath, everybody. We're almost. I think we're good. Of course, the real solution to this problem would just be to draw like steam or smoke coming up. Oh boy. Damn you, yell. Exactly, Leo. Shit, the chisel and the brush are both dried. We'll add this to the pile of those that need ink. The pile grows bigger and bigger. I'm going to stretch this out as much as I can. That's what she said. Am I right? We've all been there. All right. Yeah, Peter, I use it a lot, actually. I'll do, not about a lot, but I don't like drawing feet very much. So I'll put, random smoke and whatnot, or, the smoke from a fire, not a fire, but like a battle, or the dust kicked up or whatever. Joker's green gas. I think I've done that once or twice. It just happens to cover up feet. I think I got that from, I was watching a how-to video from Jim Lee where he was doing a demonstration at a convention. And that's what he was drawing Batman, I think. And he said, "You want to know how to draw feet?" And he just drew some like smoke or something going over Batman's feet. And he said, "There you go." All right, so this is pretty damn dry. But you know what? Actually, the good thing here is this sort of dryness might add a good fabric-y effect to the gloves. How about that, comrades, huh? It all works out. Somebody's smiling down on us today. All right. Add that to the pile. These two have dried up tonight, 2 in one night. Right. And not just a little bit drying, but severe drying. So I want to color the fabric, shade it different than the metal. The metal, I have not used any gray, and I'm not going to, I don't think. Because gray is going to dull it down. The fabric, I do want to dull it down a little bit. So I will use some gray, and I'm going to go with a warm gray because yellow is a warm color. W3, yeah, should be good enough. So I'll put a shadow underneath this lip right here from the metal that's kind of hanging over the fabric, the rest of the glove. That might be too dark. What did I say earlier? Start off light, right? What time is it? How long have I been doing this? I'm starting to lose my mind here. How long have I been doing this? No, man, Nate or Peter, keep your copics, man. Use them. How long have I been doing this? I can't tell. I don't see anything. God. I feel like I'm losing. This is at that point where I'm just kind of losing it. Probably within half an hour, I'll start forgetting words. So keep an ear out for that. Maybe I need more caffeine. All right, so doing W1. I'm starting off with a very light gray from the black to the rest of the buttercup yellow. Yeah, it's definitely adding a different texture, which I think's working. Wow, what an educational piece this is, man. I've learned a lot. You've learned a lot. Holding hands, doing it together. This is great. That might not be. Yeah, that's not dark enough. Fucking smearing shit. Smear all this black crap over here, but the grays will blend it and make it less noticeable. Always a solution, I'm telling you. Have what I told you? I have. I'm basically talking to myself at this point. 2 hours? All right, yeah. Peter, this is nice. I'm not taking your markers. Just use them, dude. Use them. I forgot this shadow right here. I could have saved some yellow. Could have spared myself some yellow. Buttercup yellow, that is. Yeah, that should be shadowed. Oh, right on, Peter. Yeah, Peter. Knowledge is power, Leo. You're right. Yeah, the way you color reflections is absolutely different than the way you color everything else. And just something I'm working on is making different things look like different things. I don't know what else to say about it. Shut up. Oh, losing my mind here. It's not even that late. God, what the hell's going on? Caffeine. All right, let's do W3. You don't even like yellow. It's not. There's times, Peter, where you color things that have a lot of yellow. And whether or not you like it, you just got to use it. You feel me? All right. Let's get my blend on here. God, I must be really tired if I'm talking like this. But we must push on. Yeah. Are you still working on that new comic story with the space cat? Yeah, kind of. I gave up on the lunchtime request because people weren't really involved in it, and that kind of defeated the purpose. So it's not happening there. But there is someone that I'm talking with that he's writing like just for fun, like a 5-page thing on Kit, the space cat thing. And whenever he's done that, I'll draw it. But he's got like 2 jobs he's working and stuff, so it's just not happening right now. So yes, I would like to actually. I like the character a lot. It's a lot of fun. So maybe someday. Oh, I forgot to blend it. Damn it. So going back to the lighter gray to blend the light with the darker gray. W1 to W3. Whoa, almost colored the, oh my god, I almost colored the metal there. I would have had to have thrown this away and started all over. Nah, I'm just kidding. I think I used to do that as a kid, like throw stuff, if I made a tiny mistake, throw it all away. So these are definitely looking a lot duller. Definitely different than the metallic, which looks almost glowy, which is too much. Might be too much. Here I am talking when I should be blending. If these run out, which they are, I do have more gray. I'm glad you liked the lunchtime request. I'm still doing it. This past like week or two, hasn't been every day. I've just been kind of busy around lunchtime, so I've actually wanted to slow down and take my lunch. Leo, it was a lot of fun, man. I really enjoyed that. All right, so this is Possibly Toodle. Let me take a look at it. Possibly Toodle. I feel like it needs more shadow here because it looks like it's glowing. But that means I gotta use a darker yellow. I just don't want to do it. But I will. I have to. Not that one. Let's go with the goldenrod. Fuck, might be too much brown though. But it needs it. When you have that much black like this, and in between you have a bright color, it looks like it's glowing. It's too much. You gotta dull it down. I think it makes it a little more believable. And then right here. And I don't think it hurts it. I think it's working. So what do you guys think so far? Looks like different textures, right? I'm gonna do a red or the warm grays for the face. There's lots of cool gray already, so I want to mix it up, differentiate it, vary it. So I'll go with the warm gray to bring more depth to his face. I think that was a good choice. Thank you, Leo. Thank you, Peter. I like the word radical. Well done. You get points for that. Not many, but you get points. I feel like the yellow needs something, man. Oh, I don't know what. So we'll move on to the Infinity Stones. Damn right, Leo. All right, so let's get this right here. Fuck, all right. I'm going to flip this around, so I'm comparing it to a reference to make sure I'm not getting anything backwards. All right. I'm going to go. All right, so this is supposed to be green. Let's go with the green right here. It does need to be brighter. There's the next stage. Don't worry about it. Blue. Blue goes middle finger, I guess. Yep. And then, is that pink or red? Oh, let's do orange. Orange. And then, you know what, dude? Oh, it's purple. Psh. Gotta do your research. And then yellow, red. Red, and then yellow. More yellow. I don't like that yellow on yellow. I have not seen Chameleon. No, man. No, I actually did some research on comic alternatives. I had not heard of Chameleon. This is another yellow. I'm just going to mix it in randomly. Hopefully hopefully provide some more variety visually. This is like the fourth yellow I've used on this, on the metal. Oh, shit. Hey, tag me in that Winter Soldier, dude. I'll check it out. Something's still missing with the armor. I don't know what it is. Oh, yeah, I do. I need to put white highlights. Yeah. All right. All right. So I need to thicken up my lines still. And do highlights, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Want to mess around with the gems too. Make them all gemmy. You know what I mean? Yellows piss me off. So gemmy. Oh, cool, yeah. So have you been using the chameleon ones? Markers? That wasn't good enough. Here we go. Need more depth in that purple gem. Yeah, that makes it a lot more gemmy. What else are we doing now? There we go. That's better. All right, yellow. Oh, yeah. And then red. This gemminess is out of control here. In a good way. There we go. Still feel like something's missing on that armor. Oh, yeah, the white highlights. Oh, green. Go with a darker green to add depth. So you'll see the same kind of thing where I don't really touch the outside with these. I add highlights or I will add highlights, but the darker parts, the dark lights, I guess, shadow, whatever, they don't touch the edge. That's my point. Oh, boy. brain is fading. All right. What am I doing? Is it time for highlights? It is. But we'll do colored pencil first. We're not done yet, folks. Hang in there, hang up. There's lots of Copic alternatives, Leo, out there. I don't know what I'm trying to say at this point. I think I've reached the point where I'm losing words. This is going to help me even further hide the initial shitty coloring because of the words are gone. Because of the crappy ink situation. God. Look at that. That helps. That helps. I'm fading fast here. But my love for the art keeps me going. Yeah, that's working pretty well. Yeah, I wish you guys could see it better, but yeah, it's working pretty well. Leo, you might be interested in there's a brand of marker called Mepsy, Mepxy. And they seem to be pretty good. There's an artist, I think his name's Able Art. He does a real nice job with it. What's up, Jay? Abs on 100. Yeah. Usually I don't do them like that, but it's just kind of how it came out this time. Blacks might have gotten away from me there. Usually I think I tone it down usually. All right. Why aren't you drawing, Jay? Huh? All right, so blues are, yeah, it worked. Going over with the colored pencil, just add a little bit more blue because a lot of it was kind of grayed out with all the gray I was adding. I'm gonna grab it, get some yellows. Wow, Jay, I'm glad you're here with me, man. That's pretty late. Oh, I could use. Ooh. Did you just tune in, Jay? Tune in? Is that the right thing to say? Did you just start watching? Yeah. Need a pencil sharpener. Sorry, I lost my crotch there for a second. Enjoy it while you can. For Christ's sake. More of doodle, all right. As long as you're drawing. What the hell is a pencil sharpener? Man, this is one of those streams. Just everything's going wrong. I think it's in my car. God damn it. Tag me in it there, Peter. Now the camera's not working. Man, oh man, everything's against us, people. Damn you, camera. Is that good? We're back. That ain't right. So this right here is not making a whole lot of difference, but it is smoothing it out. Probably not something that can be picked up on the camera, unfortunately. Or maybe it is, I don't know. Did I mess up the camera real bad? Is it usually like this? Nah, whatever. Here's my shitty Winter Soldier. I tried. Right on, man. I see what I see what you did with the metal arm. Yeah, you got it. You're getting there. Give yourself some credit. Pinks, I'm glad you're watching, dude. What the fuck? I like to Nick. This was 43 minutes ago, but yeah, it sounds like you should call the police. I'm no expert, but when someone needs help, yeah, usually, right? It sounds like Daddy is beating his kids with a satellite dish. I'm gonna feel really bad if that's true. All right. Man, I got the weirdest followers this far. What else do I need to do here, people? White highlights. White highlights, and I also want to put a secondary light source on the blacks, pretty much coming from down here. Sound effect. I don't know what color that should be. I'm open to suggestions, but for now, I'll do the white highlights. How would you even know, Nick, that it's with a satellite dish? What does that sound like versus just hitting your kids, which is not okay, either way. But how would you know? All right, so the white highlights are what's going to make the gems really pop and make them very gemmy. And it's more or less random, but I want the white at the top because the light source is from Moorish to the top. The darker is at the bottom because that would be shadowed. It's not exactly random, but I don't know, whatever. Just watch. God, what do you want from me? How many points till I get followed? I don't know, man. I'm very, very picky with who I follow, honestly. All right, man, these are looking gemmy as all hell. Yeah, I'm very picky with who I follow, and my Instagram feed I treat a lot differently than like my other social media. Like on Facebook, it's just family and friends, people I really actually know. And then Twitter is like a news feed. I treat it like a news feed. And then Instagram is when I look at my feed, I want to be inspired. I want to see artists that are better than me. I want to learn something new. So I'm pretty damn particular with who I follow. So on Instagram, I don't really just follow family or friends. I don't think at all. Maybe a couple. So the white's going to be mostly over here, but I'm also going to put it over here to give it more of a rounded look. And I just kind of want it, all right? It really doesn't even show up in the yellow. It's not a big point. Man, what am I missing here? Something's missing. I don't like it. Oh shit, he's staring at us. Look at that. See that? Until we can be BFFs. That spot's already taken. Yeah, so the whites you can't really see on the yellow very well at all. So I'm start dropping them on the black areas just to create more contrast. Some doesn't seem right still with my yellows. I can't place it, unfortunately. You missed the Carnage Deadpool. I think I still have those up, don't I? I think I still have the full stream. Plus, I recently, I think, uploaded the time-lapse version of it. This looks like a little sperm right here. Do what you will with that. Yeah, that's white. It's just not working on this. The hell's going on here? Maybe if I give it some glow. Probably not, but it's worth a try. Shit. Glowing sperm. Yeah, I watched all the Daredevils, Peter. It's pretty badass. I'm very happy with it. How about you? That helps. There we go. Finally. Just need to lay down some white. Yeah, that gives it more of a rounded look. Jiminy Christmas. White pencils. So the white pen didn't do jack shit. But this does just enough to give it more of a rounded look, which I was desperately needing. Damn, the whole day came out? That's crazy. I actually know I was sick when it came out, so I spread it out over a few days. It worked out. There we go. See the difference? Hopefully you'll see the difference. Let's get all these. Going crazy with the white here. I think I got my second wind. I don't know what happened, but I'm all in here. I'm back in. Yeah, that helped. BoJack Horseman. I've heard of that. It's good. Excellent. Alrighty. I think I'll stop with that. And now, nobody gave me a recommendation on what color to do a secondary highlight. Damn you all. Could go with purple, but nah, I don't think so. I don't know. Secondary highlight. Any recommendations? It's like a secondary light source. Oh, I gotta make the gems glow. Make them shiny with white. Oh, so gemmy. I don't know what to do. Secondary light source color. What do you think? What do you guys think? Red, blue. Blue. I don't think the blue is. It could work, I guess. Maybe, you know what? Maybe like a light blue. Yeah. Each episode's like an hour, or yeah, probably an hour, 45 minutes, hour, something like that. Purple. Purple could work as well, but I'm thinking a light blue would actually be pretty cool. It's a good idea. Glad I came up with that. Shit. Maybe like a turquoise thing? Yeah. Good job, team. All right, so the way this works is I'm going to go with the basic color, the flat color that I want here to highlight. And this is going to give it a real nice rounded look to it. Oh, can you see that yet? Yeah, a little bit. So I'm going really light with the color that I want, which is light aqua. And I'm going that far out. And then I'll gradually, once I pick the next color on top of this, I'll go harder. And brighter. So the next color on top of this will be maybe white. But I'm not sure. Yeah, is that really showing up yet for you guys? It's there. Trust me on this, it's there. You'll see it more and more as I go along. And again, I'm going to have to do this on the armor part different than I will on the fabric part. But I don't quite know how yet.
I like this color a lot. You know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to go a little darker. This is the color I want to show through. So I'll go white to really make it brighter on the edge. Yeah, that's working. So that should definitely be showing for everybody now. Yeah, that's it. There we go. All right, so go over the white a little bit, go harder on the turf or light aqua, and then fade it out. Yeah, that's the color I want to have show through. I'm not going to mess around with anything else. How's that looking? Mm-hmm. On point. It's all coming together. Glad you like it, Peter. Thank you, man.
It's showing up pretty well. All right. Okay. That's cool. Maybe I'll mess around a little bit more with this. All right, so I'll use this duller blue to provide the highlight on the armor. I don't need much. Hopefully that'll help round it out a little bit more. Yeah. Whatever. Leave it alone. Okay. Quicker is always better, I think. Nate or Peter. You don't overthink it. I think it comes out better. All right, so I think we got it down. I'm not sure what else I could do at this point to make it better, except almost re-inking it and making some parts heavier. Because with all the coloring that I do, it washes out. It dulls down the blacks. So I like to go over some of them to get that contrast back. I'm also going to add in things like reflections. You're welcome, Peter. This is why I'm here. I appreciate you hanging out this whole time and being a part of the conversation and watching and whatnot, and everybody else that's been here. It's pretty damn cool. So like I said way back at the beginning, I'm going to thicken up the stuff down here to hopefully give it the illusion that we're closer to it. And then just the thick should go all the way up to thinner lines I want at the top. This is a really good chance to color over any of those, those times with the marker you colored outside the line. Or not you, but me. Fuck. Like right here is a little color over. But you will not be able to tell. Now there's just a nice thick line. It's a whole bunch of coloring outside the line right here with the blue and the gray, but no longer. All right, so lines are, I think, sufficiently thick. Oh shit, you get a lot of points, dude. Everyone that was watching this gets, I mean, just tons of points, all the points. So I'm hoping you guys can see the difference. When I re-ink it, hopefully there's more contrast that you'll be picking up on that. I'm losing my words again. So this gauntlet should have a pretty thick line around it. It's I think the primary focus, I mean, this is ideally the first thing you see, and then the eye should carry you up, or the image should carry the eye up. But I'm going to put a pretty thick line around this gauntlet, so it's the focus. Our eyes are naturally drawn toward black in a way because black creates depth, so the eye kind of goes that direction. So when you put thick lines around things, the eye's going to gravitate that direction. Thank you, Peter. Let's check Instagram and that potential child abuse situation here. No, we're good. I think it's working, that line right here. I think it's working real nice. I unfortunately have to thicken the lines up here. I didn't want to, but I guess I don't have to. There's just a lot of coloring outside the lines. Yeah, whatever. I'll leave it that way. Right. Thicken up the metal here. And this should visually set it apart even more from the rest of the glove. I don't have any black in the gems. Until now. Even more gemmy. See that? See how that works? Oops. Okay, maybe some black right here too. Add highlights to the metal. That's a good idea. Or not highlights, damn it, you call them highlights. Whatever you call them. Dark lights. And you can see how it's not touching the edge of the metal. Just kind of flirting with it. Yeah, we'll take it. Yeah, it's kind of too late. I have a bunch of colored pencil over here, so it's hard to color over it with this. But that was needed. That helps out, yes. That helps out. It looks a lot better. Those black spots. All right, so this arm over here is kind of an afterthought. It's not really that pivotal. They're going to add some weight to it, but I don't need a thick line. We can kind of, yeah, the shape of it adds weight. The thickness of the line is not going to add a whole lot to it. So I'll go over it just so it's darker and has more contrast, but I'm not going to thicken it up at all. Yeah, the one's a satellite dish. I'm really glad you like it, Peter. Thanks for the compliment, man. There was no satellite dish update, so I'm assuming the kids are not beat by a satellite dish. And then everyone has access to TV. What do you think, people? We done? Maybe that's what it needs, more black. Yeah, you know what? That's what it fucking needs. God damn it. All right, one last tip here. Maybe, I don't know if the last one. I don't know. So these black spots that I was talking about before, I need to add some more. The gold looks good, but it's missing depth. It's too much yellow. The yellow is overpowering it. So these things will add depth and just kind of give your eye more to look at. The way I do reflections is these random wispy, not wispy, but wavy lines. Make some parts thicker. You can also use a brush pen, and that will give it a natural sort of look, natural variation in line width. But if you do it at this angle, you kind of have to keep it going. So I don't know why, it just looks right to me. So the angle would be like this, ish. And I'm gonna throw in random spots also, and just to keep going down like this. See how there's like a natural progression of that. And I should probably do a couple more of those. Maybe right here. So that goes this way. This needs more black. It really should be shadowed more. There's no black on it at all. That's a problem. If you put black right by the white, it'll help the highlights stick out. Dang, man, there's a lot of shit I missed here. God. That's embarrassing. Not really. The blacks are not touching the edges. Oh, yeah. Whatever. It makes a big difference, does it not? Does it not? Alrighty. And we'll even do a nice black shadow underneath his neck. That was a problem the whole time. Why didn't you say something? Tits. That's fucking tits right there. Right? Bada boom. This one even probably could extend down like that. Why not? Why not? Yeah, that makes it a lot better. That's just an underlight to kind of add some suggestion that it's rounded. So that's not going to extend beyond. It just exists right there. Same with this. Oh, we should have touched the edge. Same with this. And this and this. You can touch this edge because the hand overlaps it. All right. See? Welcome to class, Peter. You just got schooled. Bam. Unfortunately, I have so much damn colored pencil on here. This can't go on any thicker on some parts. Maybe this will. Maybe this will. Yeah, it does. Love you, Copic. Booyah. With the hashtag too, huh? Booyah. That's what was missing. I figured it out. I told you, man. Trust your instincts, people. It was third degree. Funny guy. All right. Now I feel like I'm done with Thanos. I got to throw on a quick background, I think. Probably just like a night sky, maybe just like dark something or other. Circle or square? I could do a circle or a square. I'll do a square. Or a triangle. Yeah, I'll do a triangle. Let me get a ruler, be right back. And have a saltine cracker. The hell is my ruler? Who took my ruler? Now I'm dropping shit. Oh, man. Everything's going wrong. No ruler. Well, don't follow those instincts, man. Those are the ones you want to ignore, right? That's some advice for you. That's life advice right there. All right, so what I'm going to do. I got too much crap in there. Give me a second. Damn you, Peter. Too much stuff in the way. I'm liking this a lot, though. I'm pretty damn proud of this, honestly. Give me the cracker here. Oh, wow. All right, so one more thing. My reasoning here. It's basically a square shape, but it's going up, so really it's triangular in nature. What I'm going to do is color all the black around him, which really means all my nice outlining is going to be hidden in black anyways, whatever. I cut it off right here because I want his head taller than the background, which gives him more of an imposing look. It's more of a powerful look. If this went over the head, it would just diminish him a little bit, so I don't want to do that. I don't want to do flat black. Start off with a nice dark blue. And I'll give a white, start off with a white outline for him. Thanks, name. Or, damn it, Peter. I feel pretty good about it. Peter, you've been following me for a while or what? That white outline has to go. The white outline is overpowering the highlights and thus canceling them out. Gotta go. The highlights need to speak for themselves. And now they do. Or that one does. Yeah, it's working. This has been quite an adventure for those that are still here. I'm bringing it home, wrapping it up. Just tying a nice pretty bow on top. Here we are talking it up indeed. Thanks for following. I think I've been on Instagram probably a couple of years. Yeah, so you might have been one of the OG Justin Prime followers, huh? Is this your Peter? Is this your first live stream with me that you've watched? Okay. Step closer. Almost there. Gotta wrap it up. Gotta bring it home. But right now it's just this flat blue I don't like. Tempting to mix in some purple, but it's not gonna really show up probably. Well, welcome back, Peter. I'm glad you've seen one before. I don't remember you ever like participating or talking or anything. Sorry, I forgot that wrong. Oh, I said I hated Nightcrawler. I drew a Nightcrawler though. There was a live stream where I drew Nightcrawler. I think it's a pretty cool character. Why did I say I hated him? Do you remember? Dope. Dropping poop over here. I don't remember that, dude. Sorry. I think I complain a lot when I do these things. I don't know. Fuck. I just covered over the orange soul gem with dark blue. I said there's always a way out of things, so I'll figure it out. I think I can do it. In real life superhero guys like Kick-Ass, like the ones that are supposed to, be more believable, I guess. Is that what you mean? If so, I like it. Like Kick-Ass is really kick-ass. It's a really good series, especially the first. I don't know what you call it. The first one. There's 3 Kick-Asses comics. The first one's amazing. They were all good, but the first one stuck out. Is that what you mean? And now some stars and space shit, and then I'm done. I swear I'm almost done. What I don't like though is there's a bunch of white. That kind of bothers me. But I think I'm gonna leave it that way. A lot of bad things can happen in a few hours. Yeah, dude. Glad you've learned that from me. These aren't stars. This is actually like magical farts. So. Yeah, that works actually. I like the stars. That's cool. All right. And how do I fix this area? White. Can't even tell. Bam. Moving on. And you're all worried. Come on, have some faith in me, huh? White. God, look at all that space shit. Yeah. Phoenix Jones. Is that like that's like a comic, right? It's not like real life, right? Right? Yeah, I think it's done. All that white does bother me. It'll be probably framed. What do you guys think? I've never heard of that. What the fuck? Phoenix Jones? Wow. Not good for him. I think it's cool. All right. I do believe I'm done. All I gotta do is write my name on it. Always hard to pick a spot where. What's the date today? Some more space shit. I mean, I could, but I think it's done. I guess, maybe I should. I put May. That's awesome. Let's change that to June. Fuck. Yeah, I think I'm ready to be a professional. Is this Steve Reeves? Should I add some more blue? Like just around? Yeah, I probably should. God bless it. I thought I was done. Thought I was done. So now I'm going to lose that imposing. Damn it. Shit never goes the way you want, huh? I mean, it's still there, but it's not exactly what I wanted. Bad luck in spaceship, yeah. And a glorious escapade. It's been quite an adventure. Space shit, magical farts. Magical starry farts. Yeah. Okay, I promise I'm almost done now. Just gotta do some more space shit. I'm glad you've enjoyed it, Peter. I really am. Oh, fuck. Come on. Got all this space shit. Yeah, that's awesome. Oh yeah, black. Yeah, that's fine. I kind of want to give him a word bubble that says, "I love this space shit." But I think that might take away from the rest of the piece. Thoughts are welcome on that. Peter, yeah, you've been a great asset to the stream. Thank you. Yeah. A little more white in here to increase the contrast with the black. And that, oh shit, I almost forgot the green gem. Needs a little black in there. Sorry, green gem. All right. That, as they say, is that, I think. Nope. One more thing. I want to make some of these stars shiny, glowy. God, more space shit is awesome. But actually, wow, that's really cool. Space debris. Space wispies. Yeah. Hell yeah. All right. Oh, shit. It's Thanos. Wow. How long have I been doing this for? Thank you, everybody, for watching. I don't know how long I've been doing it for. I think I started at 9. Maybe 3.5 hours or something. I think it's done. I think it is done. Let me take this camera down and let me get a better shot. There he is. I'm digging it. I think it's really cool. Hell yeah. Cool beans. All right. 3 hours and 30 minutes. Thanks, Peter. Johnny on the spot with the time, man. All right, people. That's it. I'm done. I'll post it to Instagram. Stopping broadcast now. Love you. Bye.